Now, the first thing I want to do is straighten up the 4 edges. So I'm going to do it like this. And remember, when I cut, I put my cutter in, bring it back off, and then go forward. And that keeps me from distorting right here at the end. Now, with the log cabin ruler, I also need to true up, because now I've got this edge trued up, I need to true up one end because after we cut the strips, we're actually going to measure from the end of the strips. So to true that up, I've got one of my lines right on the cut edge. I've made sure I've got all 4 layers visible, and I'm just going to cut along there. We only need to cut 4 strips for the baskets, for the log cabins in the Rachel's Baskets quilt. So that's all I'm going to do right now. Now, I'm right-handed, and you may have noticed that I cut off this side. You probably do it the same way. And then I trimmed. And now, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to move my ruler, and I'm going to measure my strip width with the log cabin ruler. I'm going to go from the cut edge of the ruler to the first purple line. And that will be 1.5 inches wide. So I've got both my seam allowances and the finished strip width. Now, you notice I didn't go around the table and I didn't move the fabric. That's because I'm measuring from the right. So I'm going to use this ruler to measure. Well, no, see, then my hand would be in the wrong place, wouldn't it? That's why I still have the second ruler. If I put the second ruler right up next to the log cabin ruler, I confirm I've got this all nice and straight. Then this ruler goes away, and I'm ready to cut my first strip set. So there's one. Now I'm just going to tug on this a little bit, put my log cabin ruler back again. I've got a little space where I can see. There is 2. I only need 4. There are 34 fabrics in the kit, and there are 32 log cabin blocks. So I'm going to cut 1 length of every fabric. Then as I mix them up as I sew, I have a little choice. At the end, I'll have enough left for 2 blocks. I can either make a pillow or not make anything. I just have the fabric left. So 3. And finally, number 4. So it's a 2 ruler job, but I'm never lifting my fabric once I've straightened it up, and I'm never going around the table. So now that I have the strips, the instruction pattern, the pattern for the Rachel's Basket, does actually show you a way that you could do this with only 3 strips. But the way I'm doing it with 4 strip sets, I just have to turn this. Now, I don't have a big enough rotating mat, but sometimes I do put my 12 by 18 mat under all of this when I'm cutting. Then I can just rotate the whole mat.